Hello everybody and welcome to the channel. And we're going to play some football here on the channel. We got Super Bowl 40 with your Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Seattle Seahawks from Detroit, Michigan. So, as Pittsburgh won the Super Bowl, they'll be classified the home team and have home field advantage throughout this game. And on the opening drive, a dot, Pittsburgh will get the ball to start this Super Bowl. And on a blank, Seattle will. So let's go to Ford's Field here in Pontiac, Michigan for the start of Super Bowl 40. So Seattle will get the ball first to start this Super Bowl, and they will be in average field position. See what Hasselbeck and the Seattle Seahawks can do against this Pittsburgh defense. 2 ticks come off the clock, and we got a 3-3-6 to start this game. On a 3-3-6, a staunch defense, semi-staunch. The decider die says no, they are not. Stiff defense. Decider die again will redraw since we already used it. No, they are not stiff. Hasselbeck leads them down the field for a touchdown run. Seattle's on the board first against that Pittsburgh defense. Touchdown run. See if the extra point is good. 11-65. And it's good. And Seattle on their opening drive is up 7-0 here against Pittsburgh. Alrighty, here's the opening drive for the Steelers. And 61, they'll start in average field position. Let's see what Big Ben and the gang can do here in Super Bowl 40. 2 ticks come off the clock. Takes us to the 10-minute mark. And we got a 3-4-4. 3-4-4. Mild or undisciplined defense. No, it is not. Defense comes up big, stops Pittsburgh after they move the ball down the field. And they'll have to do a coffin corner punt here, try to pin Seattle back in poor field position. And a 62 is average field position as the ball bounces into the end zone. And Seattle will start this drive in average field position. How's it going, Tim? And here we go with their second possession of the game, already up by 7. 4 ticks come off the clock. That'll take us to the 5-minute mark. We got a 1-1 dot. See if 2 more ticks come off the clock. They don't, so we'll have a 1-1-6 here. Doll offense. No, it is not. Receiver leaps, touchdown pass. Hasselbeck is on fire, leading this team. Just like that, Seattle's up 13-0. See what the extra point's like. Oh, doing good. Thanks, Tim. Yep, doing good. 53, extra point is good. And just like that, it is 14-0. Seattle. Sure. It's Pittsburgh defense not doing so well here to start this game. Alrighty, now Big Ben down by 14. He'll start in average field position. Got to get something going here, establish something. 3 ticks come off the clock. Take us to the minute 15 of the first quarter. We got a 3-4-5. Dynamic or home offense? Yes, it is. It does get Pittsburgh in field goal range. See if they can get some points on the board here. 11-56 and break the ice. Pun intended, since we're in Detroit and the field goal is good. So Pittsburgh is on the board. 14-3. And now the kickoff to Seattle, unless this is a 1, we'll be going into the second quarter here. And 14 on the kickoff. Roll a 1d6 and they're in the open. See if a 6 comes up. It doesn't, so it's just average field position for Seattle. Alrighty, Seattle with the ball now. Minute 15 to go in the quarter. So we will go to the second quarter here with your score 14-3. 2 ticks come off the clock. And we got a 3-5-6. I think we just had that. 3-5-6. A disciplined offense. Yes, it is. Field goal attempt. Go back up by 14. 11-52. And it's good. Seattle goes back up by 14 here in the second quarter. 17-3. Seattle has not been stopped yet. They've scored on every drive. Here's the kickoff. 21 will be average field position for Pittsburgh, their first drive of the second quarter. 3 ticks come off the clock. Take us to the 10-minute mark here. Left in the first quarter on a 4-5-5. Dog offense. Absolutely not. Quarterback lunges across the end zone. Touchdown, Big Ben. How about that? Touchdown run by Big Ben. See what the extra point is. And 64. Extra point is good. Back to a 7-point game here. 17-10 here in the second quarter. Kickoff back to Seattle. And it'll be average field position for the Seahawks. Alrighty, see if Hasselbeck and the gang can answer that touchdown drive by Pittsburgh. Or does the steel curtain finally show up here? 4 ticks come off the clock. Takes us to the 5-minute mark on a 1-5-0 dot. See if any more time comes off. No, so we got a 1-5-6. And poor field position, no. Great field position, no. Season prior to 2001, no. Pittsburgh finally holds up and stops Seattle, and they'll have to punt. And a 42 on the punt. Average field position for Pittsburgh. They could go down the field here and tie this game up. We got a bunch of rain here today, Tim. Knock on wood. We haven't had any snow here in Maryland yet. Well, in Hagerstown area anyway. It ain't hurting my feelings any. All righty, here we go with the drive. Pittsburgh in average field position. 2 ticks come off the clock. They are semi-inefficient. The side die says they're not inefficient. So we got 2:30 to go in the half on a 1-4-5. Staunch defense, semi-staunch. The side die says, oh, we got to re-roll it since we used it for the efficiency. The side die says they are on a 1-4-5. Sorry, on a 1-4-5, it was supposed to be great field position. No. Poor field position. Average field position. Inept defense. No. So it's a field goal attempt on the 1-4-5. Sorry about that. Chance to get 3 points on the board before halftime. And a 55. Barely sneaks it through. Sure. Just inside the crossbar. 17-13. Pittsburgh's on a little bit of a roll now. And Seattle, with 2 minutes and 30 seconds to go in the half, gets the ball back. See what they can do here. 55 average field position. And they are semi-efficient. They are efficient. And they're going to let this run the quarter out and see what they do here with a 3-4-6. 3-4-6. Great field position. No, it is not. Erratic offense. No, it is not. A disciplined defense. No, it is not. They'll have a field goal attempt. Seattle moves down in the field goal range. Let's see here, 11-52. And they get the field goal. So it's back to a 10-point game here. That ain't right. I gave them 6. Sorry about that. Take 6 away. Give them 3. All righty. Back to a 7-point game. That's better. And that'll be your score here at halftime with Pittsburgh to get the ball in the second half with your score 20-13. Pittsburgh will get the opening second half kickoff here. And here we go. Can Pittsburgh go down the field and tie this game up? Yeah, exactly. Haven't had to do nothing, Tim. Put gas in the snow blower, and right now it's just sitting in there. It's awesome. It's been such a mild winter. Like I say, knock on wood. Only thing we've had around here, it's been a windy winter, but it hasn't been cold. Thank God, like I say, but it has been windy. Yeah, it is a close game so far, that's for sure. All righty, let's do the kickoff here for the second half. And a 14. Roll a D6. A 6. He's in the open. Nope. So Pittsburgh will start off with average field position. Can Big Ben lead them down here? Did they make some adjustments here at halftime? 2 ticks come off the clock to start this second half. And we got a 2-4-6. Dull offense. No, it's not. They have made some adjustments. How about that? Look at that. The runner turns the corner. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh with the touchdown. See if they can get the extra point here to tie this game up. And they most certainly do. We're all squared, 20 apiece. All righty. Seattle with their first drive of the second half. Now they're all knotted up. And they'll start in average field position. And 2 more ticks come off the clock. Takes us to the 10-minute mark on a 2-4-6. Just had that. Dull offense. No, it is not. Touchdown run, Seattle. How about that? What you can do, I can do better. See if they can go back up by 7. Yes, they do. It's 27-20. That tie didn't last very long, just 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Pittsburgh with their second drive of the game, of the half. 2 ticks come off the clock. Well, first let's do the kickoff. 21, that'll be average field position. And now the drive. And 2 ticks come off the clock. And we got a 2-4-5. A dynamic offense. No, it is not. A soft defense. No, it is not. A porous offense. No, it is not. We'll have a punt, coffin corner. So Pittsburgh moves the ball, but just short of field goal range. So they'll try to pin Seattle back deep. And a 54. And the ball bounces into the end zone. Seattle will start in average field position. Up by 7. 1 tick comes off the clock. Takes us to the 6:15 mark on a 1-6-6. Dull offense. No, it is not. Receiver leaps. Touchdown pass. Seattle scores again here. Goes back up by 13. With the extra point, can they go up by 14? Extra point is good. 34-20. These defenses aren't doing a very good job here in the second half. Back and forth. All righty, Pittsburgh needs to do something here. Want to let this game get out of hand. They'll start in average field position. Down by 14. Still 6 minutes and something to go here in the third quarter. 2 ticks come off the clock. Take us under 5 minutes with a 3-3-6. Staunch defense. Decider die says it is. Pittsburgh will have to punt. Seattle's defense does its job. Stops that Steeler offense. 45. That'll be average field position for Seattle. With 3:30 to go here in the third quarter. Can they increase this lead? 4 ticks come off the clock, so that'll take us into the fourth quarter. Seattle fans like this long drive. Take time off the clock. Let's see if any more time comes off. We got a 1-3 and a dot. Yes, it does. A real long drive. 2 more ticks come off the clock. That's 3 minutes and 30 seconds into the fourth quarter here with a 1-3-6. Prolific offense. Decider die says they are. Touchdown pass. This game's getting out of hand now. Sure, Seattle is lightening them up. Oh, Matt is having a hell of a game here. Here's the extra point. Extra point is good. Up by 21. This might have done it. That might have just sealed the deal. They might be turning out the lights. The fat lady was warming up anyway. Here's the kickoff. At 11. Is the kicking team electric? No, they are not. But Pittsburgh starts off in great field position. First time anybody started in either great or poor field position. Everything else has been average. Pittsburgh has to take advantage of this. Down by 21. 1 tick comes off the clock. They like that. Takes us to the 10-minute mark. A 1-1-2. Punishing defense. Yes, it is. Jeez, you Pete's. Seattle has showed up here in the second half defensively. They back Pittsburgh up. So it'll be a punt backed up. 42. And look at that. Nice return for Seattle. They're in great field position. Oh, it should have been just a regular punt. Pittsburgh was in great field position, so being backed up would have just made it a regular punt. So 42 will only be average field position for Seattle. Forgot about Pittsburgh being in great field position. So it should have been a regular punt. All righty, Seattle in average field position. Yeah, exactly. Head out to the car and beat the rush, Tim. Here we go. 2 ticks come off the clock. And a 2-3-6. A prolific offense. They sure are. The decider die says they are again. This is it. Dan Meredith says, turn out the lights. This party is over. All good things must come to an end. And Howard Cosell's up there arguing with him. And he's saying, Howie, let the good folks get to bed. They got to go to work tomorrow. And the extra point put them up by 28. And it's good. This game got out of hand here in the fourth quarter. That's for sure. 48. Sure. Pittsburgh hasn't scored since opening kickoff here. They tied up the game, and after that, they haven't done nothing. Sure way. Here we go with the kickoff. Yeah, it certainly is. This game's over, Tim. Another is the team electric. No, great field position. Give their special teams credit here. They're still trying. Sets Pittsburgh up in great field position, but that Seattle defense stopped them. So 2 ticks come off the clock. And we got a 4-6-6. Staunch defense. Yes, it is. No, it's not this time. The decider die says no. Impressive drive. Roethlisberger hooks up and he gets a touchdown pass. Might be too little too late in my opinion now. This is just window dressing, I think. And the extra point is good. Still up by 21 with 7:30 to go in the game. And they got to go for the onside kick here, I think. Needing 3 scores. I don't see how they can get the ball back 3 times here. So they're going to go for the onside kick. A 1. Kicking team touches the ball too soon. Darn. Receiving team has great field position. Great field position by Seattle. See if the Steeler defense can muscle up a stop. 2 ticks come off the clock. Takes us to the 5-minute mark with a 3-3-6. Staunch defense. Decider die says yes. Pittsburgh does a good job. Keeps them out of scoring range. Here's the punt. 24. Perfectly executed punt, though. Pittsburgh in poor field position. First time that anybody started in poor field position. Big Ben needs a nice drive here. 2 ticks come off the clock. They are semi-inefficient, so 3 ticks will come off the clock. Decider die says they are inefficient. It leaves a minute 15 to go in the game on a 3-3-6. Staunch defense. Decider die says yes, a punt. Of course, Pittsburgh's going to go for it. 4th down, a 5. Home offense. Yes, it is. 1st down. Puts Pittsburgh in great field position. And this will end the game here. See what they can do. They're going to get a mop-up touchdown. 2-3-6. A prolific offense. No, they are not. A porous offense. No, they are not. And Seattle stops them. And that is your ball game, folks. 48-27, and it really wasn't that close. Really wasn't that close. Seattle blew Pittsburgh out of this one. I want to thank Tim for stopping by. And give me a few minutes, and we'll have Super Bowl 41 here on the table for you. I'll be back in like 10 or 15 minutes. Till then, y'all take care.